Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming, and we are now having a look at the free-to-play account on Watcher of Realms. As you can see, we are day 24 in, so still very much an early game account. We're doing the Pyros Fusion, and I didn't originally think it'd be possible to do, but it does appear that as an early game account you can still do this. So we'll have a look at the Fusion calendar. We'll see where we are, what we've got, and see how far in we are likely to get. Now, I do think it's going to be highly possible to get him. I'm not so sure if we're going to be able to awaken him or not. I don't think that's going to be possible. There's 125 fragments up for grab. We only need 75. So there is 50 going spare there. Now, whether we can get another 25 to get a copy of him, that does remain to be seen. So first event up is the Spiritual Altar. It says there are 10 available. We are likely to get 5 out of that. I don't think we're going to be able to push to get the other 5. That does seem a stretch for an early game account. The Brave quest, however, this is proving more problematic for us. I've had a look into it, and mostly what I'm doing is I'm doing the Gear Raid 2 at the moment to coincide with the Vault of the Sands. Now, the Vault of the Sands is Gear Raid 2, no great shakes on that. However, where I am and what I'm doing on it, I'm only getting 7 or 15 points, depending on if I get an epic or a legendary. If I get both, I get 22 points, so that's quite nice. But that's very much rarely the case, and mostly it's legendary, so it's 15 points for every 20 energy spent. Without too many issues, we'll be able to do the Vault of the Sands. We're on 578, we only need 650, so a few more runs and we can clear that and get the 5 there. Hero training is going to be somewhat of an issue for us. So we've only done 300 at the moment, we've got another 1,000 to do, and I don't really have any XP. So one of the things I should have done before this, I suppose, in hindsight, is gone and had a look at farming up some XP. So I may have to do that as we go. So I could lose another 5 points there. Arrival of Heroes. We're second, and we just shouldn't be second. That's not going to last the distance, but that's gone all right. We've done that and got it. So we don't have any issues there with the points. Duel of Champions, this is much easier than I thought, and I've had a quick look at it. So you only need 150 points. So during a day, I think you could get easily 10 arena tokens, and if you lose all of those, that's 40 points. And then if you do that for 4 days, that's 160 points, and you only need 150. So I think as long as you're active in the arena, and even if you lose all your matches, you're still with getting the fragments that you need. So I think that's a win anyway. So the arena looks easy enough to do. Going to end up just having a look at the calendar. There is another Duel of the Champions towards the end as well, the last weekend, and there's another 5 fragment points there. So that looks like an easy win as well. We'll be able to grab those. Tale of the Smith. Don't know how hard or easy that's going to be. Most of the gear I've got, I'm only going to level up to 12 anyway. So I don't really have a great deal of mythical gear. So I'm not going to be leveling it up to 16. I assume that jump from 12 to 16 is going to be where the bulk of the points are. But while we're here, let's see if we get lucky anyway. We may as well do this. Never know. Yep, absolutely didn't get lucky at all. That about sums it up. Yeah, another 10 points. Okay. Now, do I have to save for summons next weekend? Who knows? I think we're in a good place at the moment. I think I'll just leave it there. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you how far we've got, what we're doing, and a breakdown of what we're doing for energy. And I think we're going to level up some of these champions. So we can star up someone. Now, there's a call. Who do we star up? Who do we make our first 6-star? I'm sort of pushing there with the Burnt Witch, Morgana, but we don't know. If you have an opinion or you have any knowledge on that, please give us a shout out. Leave it in the comments below and tell me who you think you should level up first. I I don't know. I think he's used more places, so should I level him up first? Or she's a lord and she should get leveled up first. I don't know. But either way, that needs to happen. One of our tanks there is still not even 50. Dolores does need leveling up anyway, so that will have to happen. Wow, there is still a lot to level up, isn't there? The healer there to level up, and where's our naked defender? There she is. So she will need leveling and gearing up and that sort of stuff. So I think today I'm going to finish off doing Gear Raid 2. And then I'm going to jump into doing an XP run for the rest of the day to blow my energy in there and see what XP I've got left tomorrow. And then that should give me enough time. Champion train doesn't end for another 2 days anyway. So level up, star up, promote heroes. Okay, so I think today I'm going to finish that off. Get up to the 650. I'll probably call it a day there. I don't think the gear drops are great for me anyway. That's done anyway. I think done as far as I'm going to get. Yeah, it's done all the way, so good. I don't see us ending in the top 3. That's wrong. People are just waiting. That's not going to happen. And then it'll be a level up, star up, promote heroes. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. I think as a free-to-play beginner's account, this is going relatively well to do the fusion, which is a nice sign to the game. Although I think next time, I don't know how often they do fusions. I don't know how often they are to get fragments, if I can get additional fragments later on anyway. But I wonder if you can actually do one of these with a completely brand new account. Maybe that's something worth considering on the next fusion, to start a brand new account on that day. Anyway, I'll sign off now. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your time. If you've got this far, please do leave me a like and subscribe. Brand new channel, not monetized or anything. I'm just doing this in my free time. I would rather YouTube paid me for the adverts than didn't pay anyone, because you have to watch them anyway. So thank you very much for your time, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.